And I heard both of these guys talk about getting ourselves ready for March and trying to play our best basketball at that time. So we've won 3 straight conference games now. Now we have 4 out of our last 6 on the road. And each of these games is important because once you get to Cleveland, if you get to Cleveland, there's 8 teams that'll have a chance to go to the tournament, and we just want to be one of those teams.
And lastly, getting ready for Akron on Friday, where is your head at in terms of getting these guys ready to go? Is there any like a certain aspect of the game that you're focused on, or is it just going to be a whole team effort?
Honestly, I have no thought about Friday because we play Tuesday, so just going to worry about tomorrow and Monday, worry about Ohio on Tuesday, and then after that, win or lose, then we'll focus on Akron on Friday. The games, I know they're important games because of a rivalry, but there's no game more important on our schedule than any other game. It doesn't work that way in basketball. So the only game we care about is Tuesday, and then after Tuesday, we'll worry about Akron on Friday.
Yeah, Coach, I guess just what took place over the 6 days off? I guess just what was maybe a point you wanted to drive into the team? Because just the way the team played tonight seemed like you guys played maybe one of your better games of the year.
Yeah, we did. We played one of our better games of the year. But again, we've done that before. We just haven't done it here in the MAC Center. So, having time off was probably very helpful for us. Watching the way we played against Troy, and how we competed, I think, we have a lot of guys with pride, and when they watch themselves in terms of how we played in that game, I think, there's some individual and collective pride to come out here and not play that way because we were really poor in that game in every aspect. So I think those two things, like just having some time to regroup, understand we had won 2 straight league games, we've now won 3. Knowing that we have to win some more games to play in Cleveland. Otherwise, we're not going to play there. I heard both guys talk about having a sense of urgency in these games. And then, some individual and collective, I hate to say, like, embarrassment of how we played against Troy and not wanting that to happen again. So credit, Claron, I thought started the game out great with some rebounds on offense, some block shots on defense, rebounds on defense, and then Vaughn and Jalen. I think this was Jalen's best overall game of the year, in my opinion. And it's hard to argue with Vaughn. He was 7 for 7 from the field, so his efficiency was as good as you can get. So, and then we had guys come off the bench who contributed in a really positive way. Julius, Gio for a few minutes before his back tightened up. Donovan, all of them. I thought the guys coming off the bench played well as well. Chris also, I think, mentioned Chris.
And I think one of the things that really stood out to me today was the way you guys were able to really dominate on the glass. You guys didn't allow an offensive rebound there in the first half, and then you finished the game plus 22.
Yep.
Just, I guess, was that something you thought was going to be able to happen, or just the way the game was going?
Yeah, I think some of it the way the game is going. But again, it's talking about, okay, what are the things we can control? We can control how we block out, how physical we play on both sides of the ball when the ball is shot. Those are things, again, when you watched Troy, we're not where we need to be, and in a number of games we've not been where we need to be or are capable of being. But